Today we have the small project of adding a sound system to my Mazda Millenia, and it's going to involve taking the back seat and the bottom part of the seat, the cushion, and the rear deck, where it's going to expose the bolts for the rear deck and everything else. So we're just gonna run the wires through the carpeting. This is going to involve eventually to take off the front seats to properly route the wiring. So to get started, these cushions actually come off when you run your hand through here and you feel this lever, and basically you pull the lever and pull up the cushion. So one side will come off and the other side will have to, of course, go through the same. And it's just two clips. It's going to lift up and we're going to remove this bottom cushion, and I'll show you where exactly they are approximately and how they look. So we're gonna get started with that. Alright, so this is my first time taking all this out, so I don't know if the previous owner was a clean person or not, but so far, so good. These are the clips that I mentioned. There's the other one over there. The wiring, I ran through the center console of the back seat, and so far so good. Well, a female like to sit back here. Some bobby pins. Okay. And this is what we're looking at to take. I believe it's to remove. There we go. You can see this bolt right here. And this basically comes off. One on the other side. Let's see if I can get better light for you guys. There you go. As you can see, the rods are there to hold the back seat. So we're going to remove those out and take this part out. And basically, this whole assembly should come out or fall down. I don't plan to take it all out, but my goal is to take this center console out for speakers, center subwoofer. There's an opening there for this car. I plan not to fill my trunk with sound system. This is going to be a plain system that will just be to the point and just run the wires. Forgot to cover this on the previous clip, but there is a bolt in the middle, and that will be the last of it. And this is how the back looks. And again, sorry about the poor light. I'm gonna get my light soon in this car. And this is what you have here. This is the back of the vehicle. A lot of modules, a lot of wiring here, but none of this is actually where we're going to. But as you can see, this exposes the back deck. 1, 2, 3 push pins. I'm gonna pull them out, and this deck should actually come up, and I'm going to do that soon. I'm going to run the wires and do a few other things here, but I'm going to take along the progress here. I'm going to get the light here for you guys and make some progress. Alright, so the back rear deck wasn't that bad. It was just a little stiff in its place. And what we have here on this rear deck, you're going to have 3 push pins. Let's see if I have one of them here. 3 push pins like these. Pry up and pull. 3 of them. Now, if you decided to order the premium package for this car, the 2.5 engine, when the car was new or around that time, you actually had a subwoofer package that goes here. And I went to Mazda, they no longer have nor the subwoofer nor the bracket. So you're gonna have to go to a junkyard. If I'm not mistaken, and I could be wrong, those came into the Mazda Millenia S with the supercharger Miller engine. That was already part of it. And I was able to find this on eBay with the subwoofer. I'm gonna try it out. Not really a believer of factory subwoofers, but again, I just want something mild here. Woofers are 6x9. Look at the bottom, they're by Pioneer. Those are going to go. I don't know if the speakers are bad or not, but I get no sound from it. I'm gonna do a complete stereo overhaul here, and I'm gonna wire it from the amp. So if the wire is bad, possibly. If the speakers are shot, possibly. The fact that I have nothing in the back, that's strange. The fact that in the radio the fader is actually balanced front and back, it is already confirmed. So not to worry about that. Also, if your brake light back here is burnt, it's also a good opportunity to replace the bulbs. And we're gonna take this out. So not bad here. If again for some reason you have a problem with the remote wireless key, this is where it is right here. This model right here will control the remote control for your car to unlock and lock and the alarm. So if I'm not mistaken, this should go to the front of the car, or the computer should be somewhere back here for the alarm. But this is the parts assembly keyless. This is actually written there. Part number TC86675 Delta Zebra. Alright, so I'm gonna pause it here. I'm gonna continue taking this all out and take you guys along. The subwoofer bracket is gonna need 4 bolts. Those I believe you can get a Mazda. I'll let you guys know, and the part number as well. But good places to look at for the bracket here. And as soon as I get it, I will show you guys. You can check local junkyards, salvage yards. They may have it. You may actually be lucky enough in your area, or if you know someone that can fabricate the plate. And I was just talking about the diagram out of the top of my head, and I was right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that will actually bolt down to it. I will make sure that I list the part in the description when I get them, and keep you guys updated. Speakers are going to have 4 Phillips screws. It's been too long in there, so just in case you hear the snapping sound. And excuse my dog today. He's outside barking probably at a squirrel, so my apologies. Speakers should be arriving tomorrow, so tomorrow or Saturday, one of those days. And I'm gonna order them through Amazon tomorrow morning and see what I can find. But so far I like to pair my audio systems with the same brand. So far I did get the amp. The amp is a Rockford Prime 5 channel. Now many people may not like the brand. I have heard of it. I never tried it myself, but so far I happen to like what I tested with Rockford. So if for those that are wondering why am I choosing Rockford, well, my other Mazda has a kicker system, and that one I liked very much. It's something that I would buy again. My Honda, my green one, it's got an Alpine system, which is okay. And then my other Honda has a Polk audio, which I love. Fantastic. Sorry for the Alpine fans, but I had to spend more time with it and tune it up. Too many projects in life, and when you do something and you're about to finish, something else will come along. So the screws are really on the deck, and I'm actually have to find another screwdriver that is short with a thicker